you for your service. Think about this shit, nigga. Everything you ever posted to Facebook, they have that shit somewhere. Same thing Instagram. Any Tinder messages you ever sent, all of this shit, it's been archived somewhere. Like depending on if you're like my age, your whole life might be on that motherfucker. How long have you been using Facebook? Probably like your whole life. If you're like older, right, then I don't know. How many years has the average Facebook user been using Facebook? Facebook was 2004, okay? In 2006, it was available to everybody age 13 or older. The largest user group is adults aged 25 to 34 who probably been using this shit since they were like a teenager. But I don't know. So, bro. job because it's a way to make money. This is it. Ha ha ha. I'll be like, look at you and look at me, and you're like, I can do better, huh? Exactly. Cause you ain't gonna do better than me. You said out of 10, I said out of 100. You stuck on 10s, nigga. I only take 100s. I said that'll be $10. I said that'll be $100, dude. Hundreds. Like 10 times better. To the second power in this instance. Ain't shit you can do about it, guy. Put the time in. You can cry, that's about it. Exactly, guy. And surgery can't buy you them looks. And I'm already tired of their bullshit. It's like, that's not you. Yeah, the hub, they were like, I can't make my reaction videos, blah blah blah. They're like TOS, so it's like, fuck it. I'm not sure. It was like easy to give me one objective, cause just like disassemble the adult industry. That's all I had. Just show up. He said show up, and so that's what I did. It was one objective. Cause I've been a cam model, right? This is like how I did this shit, right? I have street cred, basically. Go to the events because motherfuckers be like diseased and dirty and filthy and shit. Like, nah, I'm a pass. Fuck no. it's like very specific fucking parameters, cause inflict as much damage as possible. It's like if they're gonna try and use this, let me just take that away from them. I want you to maybe like do content with a female, and I'm like, well, why would I do that? So you like have to split the money with them and shit. And shed as much blood as possible. Inflict psychological trauma. Specific psychological damage. See shit, G, I don't want to touch it, and that's enough. Denial. I DDoS, a deliberate distributed denial of service. It's a cybersecurity technique. You've been DDoS. It's like, no, I don't think they're attractive actually. Dominate the battle space. You're never gonna understand code. I've been a cam model, right? It's like it's the opposite side of the porn industry. It's the total opposite. You show up and do everything your goddamn self. There ain't no crew. There's none of that shit. And so it's like for any woman that shoots porn, I could be like, it's more attractive like cam models to you, like easily. You couldn't compete with them ever. You could never compete with them. They're like vastly more attractive to you. Way like it's not even competition. That you're gonna like try and fucking stream. They're like a porn star, right? They're gonna try and stream, and ain't nobody gonna watch that shit, nigga. No one's gonna give a fuck. Exactly. That's why I like picked the side I did. Because the fucking porn industry is afraid of the webcam shit. There's way more women in the webcam space too. Feel like they were streaming, they were fucking on set for like 12 hours. That's nothing over here, nigga. Some people they cam like 80 hours a week, nigga. What are you talking about? It's 24 hours in a day, right? assuming if I didn't have a dog, right, I could like just sit here basically all fucking day. If he didn't have to go outside and you know, get exercise, and I had to feed him and shit, I could just like sit here around the clock. Nope. Like viewership and shit. It's like, look, motherfuckers want to see like your, you know, normal shit. This is why FIFA's so popular, cause motherfuckers want to see like a normal looking motherfucker, right? Cause they're like, they can be the normal FIFA looking motherfucker instead of, you know, like a fucking standard American athlete. Compare like FIFA to baseball, where them niggas like all roided up and shit. Exactly. Or they're not. Keep going, cause just like across the board, right? Like I don't know, let's compare like a supermodel. Same shit. Charter Beat does this shit right where like you get like bigger than a double D. It's like, it's not likely you're going to be in the top spot. If your shit is like F cup, they probably not going to let you, you know, get a bunch of viewers. In Bloomberg, I don't know, cause you probably do need like a financial background, but I don't know. The whole like the runway fashion shows supermodel shit, right? They don't. I can't be like they don't pick like average people to do it, but like ideally they want someone that's tall, right? They want a taller person. Same thing like the president, right? What happened? You're a fool. Opposite side cut. This is a war zone, cause it's about money, right? So like, you know, I don't have to do that for anybody. All warfare is based
Shouldn't y'all be like immune to everything? What's going on in Africa? Y'all got shit from thousands of years ago. How are you not immune to everything? Or they're just keeping it, huh? It's just like everywhere else, right? They're like big pharma, big medicine. That's why we got the fuck out of here. It's like the niggas got the cure for everything over there. They're like, nah, nigga. Niggas got the cure for dying. They're like, nah. My glasses. My bad, G. Excuse me. Okay. So like, I can't be like strip chats like this. Cam soda either. Checker be specific. I don't know about my free cams, nigga. These me. This is important, guys. There's data, right? There's a lot of data. It's this webcam shit. You'll see it like everywhere, cause I mean, they try and get traffic. There's a lot of advertising in this space. Why y'all always using a jug of water? This is my only, like, why? I don't know, with like a, I don't know, like a weasel thingy. I'm out. With a slipper. And little toy hammer or something. Where's the dowel? Not that dowel, the other dowel. DAO. Talking about this is my fucking preferred Tekken character. They stopped using Jin. What the thing? Wait. Separation, cuz I'm not here to make friends, cuz that ain't, this is never my purpose here. You don't like show up at work to make friends, cuz you show up at work to make money. Strictly business, cuz, and I don't like competition in this space. This is the space where it's like eliminate the competition. Like blah 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 blah. Like, yeah, you keep showing up, nigga, and be inadequate and shit. You keep showing up to make me look good. I applied like the Wall Street method, cuz. So I DDoSed him. It's like with basically anybody. You just like you got a little dick, nigga. That's it. That's all I have to say. It's pretty easy. Whatever, nigga. Dominate them. Name of the game, SPH, nigga.
Yeah, guy got a pump. Shit'll look like a fucking like a Lysol can, nigga. Shit'll look like a pickle jar. It'll look like a paper towel roll, nigga. A full roll of paper towels. Just to get in there, beat the fuck out of them niggas.
So that's what I've been doing slowly. Where I like tried to, you know, make my stream appealing to like Colombian women specifically. I tried to appeal to the Colombian models that watch me, and it worked for a while, but that was over there. Now on strip chat is different. I specifically tailor-made my joint to like be in solidarity with the average model in Colombia. And it worked. Specific, because I didn't know that there were Chinese models, right? I had no idea, so I like just skipped that. I didn't know there were like so many fucking Chinese webcam models. So like, because in Colombia they say you can't wear none of that Chinese shit. They say it's a no-go. Because there's like a bigger language barrier, right? CIA, FBI training. Alright. Business is business, cuz. You don't need friends in business. You need money. Get your friends to just steal your money, nigga. Your friends will rob you blind, boy. They'll talk behind your back and rob you blind. I already won, cuz. I won. I'm a cybersecurity expert, nigga. First. I applied basic cybersecurity because I got in the door, and once you get in the door, you can do whatever you want if you know what the fuck you're doing. Just like the stock market. I am Main Street, nigga. In control all the fucking networks. How many of y'all bought SpaceX? Cause honestly, fucking fool. Yeah, dude. What? Go drink some water, old lady. Inflict trauma. The art of war. Whoever is first in the field. It's a drug commercial. The gas industry, they fuel the pharmaceutical industry directly. You'd be like in the bed on Instagram or some shit, right? Just like dude. scrolling Instagram in the fucking bed. What's wrong with you? You're like, here's your daily motivational bullshit. You're just gonna keep scrolling past. I gotta think about, what if you lived in China, cuz, where it's like billions of motherfuckers, or India, it's billions of motherfuckers, cuz. Think about this shit. Think about their social media versus yours, cuz it's like fucking 3 to 4 times more people. You think it's hard like dating here, nigga? Imagine doing this shit when it's like 3 times more people, like China, right? Imagine being a Chinese woman and they have to compete with like hundreds of millions. You're like a Chinese woman and you're trying to be, you know, like a successful whatever the fuck, and it's just like 500 million more Chinese women trying to do the exact same fucking shit. You want to be like a pop star or something. You want to be a singer or whatever. You want to be a fashion model in China. You want to be a wealthy motherfucker, right? It's like, well, it's gonna stab you in the back with your sister. About to Ling Xiao you your fucking shit, nigga. Crash this shit. The Fox 5 fucking weather, I'm not gonna say weather, there's like news group where they, like, you know, since we live in a city, they go to like other states, like, they go 2 states, they'll go to Virginia or Maryland. I don't know anybody, I don't know if like the New York news teams going to fucking New Jersey. They could, the Fox 5 team might even like go to Delaware, cause who the fuck knows? They might do it sometime. It's possible. They have a lot of territory. Dun, 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 I'm a professional. Remember, I live stream on YouTube, Twitch, Camp Soda, and Strip Check pretty much at the same time. You can't stop me. Just do everything. You're like, you're so extra. I sure the fuck am, motherfucker. Optimize my fucking web traffic. ultimate weapon. Y'all be like, no, nigga, we do this, not this. We don't do this. We don't do this shit. We do this. This one. This one. Not this one. No. No. This one. Build a bridge. Advanced weaponry. Just inflict psychological damage. That's it. And go after the psychology. Putting my mouth on this shit. You're crazy.
Sub-departments, including buildings under that location. You can get it. It has a graphical interface called the Group Policy Management Console, the GPMC. You can divide up your view for multiple types of users.
Good gracious, dude. Holy shit. What's going on with you?
Instrumentation, WMI.
Did you get stabbed?
Based on what kind of laptop are you, make and model,
I don't know,
what batteries you have,
what's up with all those spots?
Do you have
Got like
enough
active.
storage?
It must be like a lizard or something.
Because WMI is capable of querying the
Gotta be
operating
a
system
lizard
and
person
hardware
other than
to
fucking
find
spots
out
on them.
sort
Okay.
of status.
I done met some spotty, freckly. She's been explaining shit, getting freckles. Get the Morgan Freeman. Every time she explains some shit, she gets more freckles. Said she got a condition. It's like whatever, freckles. Anyway.
Of that device. And then you can apply policy based on if it meets or doesn't meet your status. Here's just a picture of the local group policy editor. And we can see if we zoom in here that it has computer settings. Scroll down, it also has user settings. And by the way, the computer and user
stocks get some relief.
Nodes are the same. The actual settings themselves are
his
almost
oil
100%
fucks up.
different. There's a tiny little bit of overlap between computer settings and user settings. And if there is a tiny bit of overlap, which is very, very few settings, then what the computer says, the computer configuration
just skip
always
over
over right here, that once we plugged in, we can actually see the Cisco console. This is in the middle of its boot up. It's not unreasonable to insist on containerization for the corporate side away from the private side. There will, of course, be a lack of employee privacy if you don't containerize, and the fact that most organizations will insist on some level of mobile device management.
To jump into
like
domain
cloud.
or objective number 3, we're going to be talking about infrastructure. And we have lots to cover here. We've got about 8 different modules, 8 different areas that we really need to focus on for this exam. So we're going to first off compare and contrast the various storage technologies for cloud computing. Talk about some of those configuration concepts and some storage provisioning. We're going to implement appropriate network configurations and get in there and take a look at those. Explain the importance of network optimization. So we need to take a look at some of the ways we can optimize our networking. Talk about some basic network connectivity issues when it comes to cloud computing. Talk a little bit about some protocols and supports and different topologies that can map a drive to a network share or open up that network share, and you'll see that little folder inside of your operating system that looks like it's right there. You can double click it and files open, and if you didn't know any better, you would think that those files were on your local system. Now traditionally, network shares are implemented using the server message block or that SMB protocol when we're using any Microsoft products.
See if you got
PP in the form of
PPC
when we're using Linux, and they appear as shares folders in both operating systems when we share them on the back end, but they look like local folders on the front end.
I can't see what these is.
And then multipathing. Multipathing is a way of making data more available or more fault tolerance to computers that actually need access to that data. Now,
We've been having a lot of fun with our client, breaking into this and modifying that. It can be made possible by obscuring source code of malicious events, or removing traces of malicious events, or even just editing the event viewer, editing logs. So we can do this if we have a persistent attack. We can hide our initial exploit and ongoing compromise. In a pen test, the attack is not being hidden completely from the organization. I mean, ultimately we are hired to deliver a report, but we cover tracks to demonstrate that it can
This
be
is
done.
more fun, dude.
We pass, capital PA22. Go take a look again. I'm doing up arrow here to. No, it went to 1980. Oh, this is. We have 10. No gateway yet. We haven't introduced process actually.
It's hard to hear this.
To make a decision. A little tiny hole right there. Let me just try to zoom in so you can see it. Little teeny tiny hole there is where the fiber cable, like doesn't cables. I'm plugging my PC to a switch. We use what's called a straight through cable. Now remember, an RJ45 jack has
I'm a
8
veteran,
pins on it.
nigga.
1 to 8. In a straight through cable, 1 goes to 1, 2 goes to 2, 3 goes to 3, 4 to 4, etc. That's straight through.
Very.
Before Microsoft got serious about getting as a service. Generally inexpensive, can be engaged by the hour. They'll even have customer service reps chat with you. It's really funny. So here's a DDoS example. I send out something to a whole bunch of compromised machines, who in turn send out these packets to reflectors, and they all come and converge. They all converge down to the ultimate victim. So now what's social engineering? Social engineering is using human psychology to trick somebody into doing something or saying something that they shouldn't. Sometimes it's not even witting on the other person's part. Like social engineering actually includes me looking over your shoulder at your password as you type it in. A part of social engineering is you were careless in the way you threw out your trash, so now I'm dumpster diving through your trash to find interesting stuff. Or I call you and pretend
So I made my money in the stock market.
help desk and saying that we have a problem, I'm going to send you an application, you need to put in your new username and password. Or I send you a threatening email, pretending to be some government agency saying that we're about to arrest you if you don't pay $1,000 that you have forgotten that you owe us. Or I pretend to be someone in distress. So like somebody can scrape your contacts, your email contacts off of
He said, bribe them with a fucking chocolate bar.
or anything. And I suddenly get this email from someone I haven't spoken to in years saying, help, I'm stuck in London at a conference and my wallet was stolen. Well, and then I think to myself, you would never go to a conference in London, you know. So somebody's just using your email to try to trick me and everyone on your contact list. So these are all methods of social engineering. Or I can just appeal to someone's sense of greed, you know? I'm dying of cancer, and I'm a gazillionaire, and I want to make sure that this money is distributed fairly, or
Works every time.
I've chosen you to be the recipient, and just give me your bank account information.
If you just give me $1,000, I'll send you $10,000, bruh.
Social engineering.
You sure?
You can even appeal to someone's desire to help. You can even just bribe someone with a chocolate bar. I mean, it's amazing what you can get away with.
See?
Anyway, social engineering. This is a form of attack, what we call an attack vector, that depends on deceiving people into breaking standard security procedure. It takes advantage of human nature. So different methods. Baiting. I will infect a USB drive, and a bunch of them, and I'll scatter them around the parking lot. Now hashing. Now we've talked about hashing before, and what it is, it's a one-way encryption function. You use a hashing algorithm with or without a key, depending upon the kind of hashing. It takes either a network packet, or your password, or your file. We divide up switch ports into separate VLANs. Now, not this thing, but you know. Windows Gather Credentials Outlook. Copy. It may totally be wrong, but let's see if Microsoft can see that this is indeed the impact from what we were doing. Okay, so and it might still be struggling, but let's go back to Kali. And but we want to know the IP again? 189. Okay. We got all the documentation out of the way. All the planning is done. Let's actually start. Now, this says Central New York Weather Camera. And see if we get see the hosts that are accessible through public addresses, and we know they're meant to be public facing. They will be and you don't get enough gold for it to be worth anything. You can see the wiring. We've got different VLANs around. If you don't care about real-time response to malicious activity, you just want to be able to log it and maybe send alerts.
Whoever is first in the field and awaits the coming of the enemy will be fresh for the fight. Whoever is second in the field and has to hasten to battle will arrive exhausted. Therefore, the clever combatant imposes his will on the enemy, but does not allow the enemy's will to be imposed on him. By holding out advantages to him, he can cause the enemy to approach of his own accord.
Poison chalice, good. Deceptive step, poison chalice, lingering shadow. Fuck you, Gamsa. It's okay. I already beat you. Deceptive step, poison chalice. I already won. I always win. Camp Soda's my bitch. They're my cock sleeve, guys.
make motherfuckers fall on their own sword. Tell them to cut their fucking belly open with their own sword. Come on, Cam Soda, you're my bitch. You can keep acting tough, but I mean, you don't have representation on YouTube without me. Which is super important. I already beat you.
Listen. You love pro wrestling?
The U.S. Army private shot by mistake near the White House.
I'm finna make it go. What did I just say? I'm finna make it go. I'm finna go make a sandwich, dude. Ah, gosh. I'm not gonna leave the camera on. I'll come back later. Okay, imagine trying to be like a fucking professional athlete in China or India. Like, holy shit. You really gotta be that nigga, huh? Like anywhere else, though. I guess I'll just leave the shit running, cause Strip Chat doesn't want me to, like, fucking get off cam. Where's my, like, be back in a couple of minutes thing? Here we go. I'll be back at some point. I need some food and I gotta let my dog outside.
Go.
Running power slam.
What made
I'm
you
done.
get into this?
I got you.
Yeah, it was
Stop.
basically circumstantial. Like, I wouldn't say that I chose
No.
to be in the adult industry online. Like, it was very circumstantial, so it was like someone I loved needed to be taken care of at the time, and I had to switch pieces with music club, because that's where I was dancing, and so I just touched down and started, and then I took off their videos.
I had no idea you were shooting before.
Yeah, really? My dream is like, come dance with Miami clubs.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if you've ever been to a club in Miami.
I have not.
You have not? Okay, well, compared to Canada, you should go while you're here.
Yeah.
But compared to Canada, it's like, it's just wild. It is literally, like, I went, I think on a Tuesday, babe, and it was like 200 girls just dancing.
Yeah,
It's
so
just like,
it's just, is it overwhelming? Is it more about the private dances though, than the stage shows?
I think so, because I stayed for about an hour and a half, and it was just like
Stop licking the thing.
everywhere. And then, yeah, they would come talk to you to get you to the room.
But there are stage shows going on, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and people throw money and
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, you love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing more of like a dopamine rush than like money counts after work. Like that's what you don't get in this job anymore. Like
Yeah.
no like hands-on of like, wow, that was good.
73 degrees outside, guys. Like freaky cold.
But like, how does it feel when you go to the bike and you have like a big face in Canada?
Oh yeah, no, nice.
The temperature drop, niggas.
Yeah, there was always
Need to check the local weather.
vibes. Like it's just smaller bills.
It's cold.
I never
Cold,
danced
nigga.
in crazy movie games, which is wild.
Yeah.
But it's just that I like would fear.
It's cold outside.
Yeah, I miss dancing.
Yeah. I used to see, I mean, I still see
Oh,
sometimes on
it's the
TikTok,
Eastern
like,
Motors
nice
thing.
ballerinas,
Yeah.
and then like how they're just counting their money, and I'm
Yeah.
like, and I'm like, okay, well that's all just work, right? But then she's like, oh, well, I made like $6 tonight in like 4 hours, and I'm like, that paid, you know?
Yeah, it's just
The ultimate
right? Like, you do
weapon.
that hours in, and then after you do work, you just get to go to yourself again. The internet, I'm just like, I have to be on 24/7. I'm just like,
Yeah.
this out,
Yeah.
this person wants this. Club hours are club hours, so there's a lot more structure in my life.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I feel like with the industry that we're in, it's like, okay, well, like wake up and like you can right away.
I
And
do,
see, you know?
I'm really trying to structure my life a bit better so I don't, burn out, but that's hard.
Have you ever burned out?
Yes.
Hey.
Alright. What are you doing?
Hey, it's Dr. Pelosi III. I'm here with the one and only.
Like a Zeppelin, nigga. Yeah, cause temperature is like dropping freaky, dude. It should be probably like 80 degrees, like 73. It's fucking July. Nigga, it was 90 degrees in February around here. Oh my gosh, my neck. I know the Earth is like orbiting into the winter for the northern hemisphere, but like shit. I don't know. With the temperature drop, they see why it's a tropical storm. What am I looking for here? This one. Did I cut the stream like I was supposed to? YouTube's so pathetic. My victory is assured. They'll just like blur the thumbnails if I keep streaming.